Two-step work just like a regular two-step equation. The only thing that you need to remember is if you were multiplying and dividing off by a negative number. So 3x plus 4 equals 16. All right, that's my equation. So let's look at it as an equality. 3x plus 4 less than 16. We are going to set up that little wall, and we're going to go ahead and create that zero pair here. So we're going to get rid of the 4 first. Look at that. It works the same on both sides, on the equation and the inequality. It calculates the same exact way. There's my zero pair. So now my 3x has dropped. I'm going to get 12 here, 3x, and 12. 12 is gotten because I have a positive 16, a negative 4. Two different signs, they subtract, and the greater absolute value will give me the sign, in this case positive. We're going to divide off by the 3, and we're going to get x equals 4 on this side. X is less than 4 for the inequality. Those canceled out there and there. So on the number line, 4, you'd have a dot. On this one, 4, 0, you'd have an open dot and the arrow. So it is the same exact process as a two-step equation. The only difference is if you have a negative number involved as that final step. So let's look at one of those. Move this out of the way as well. So if you have something like this, negative 5x plus 6 equals 36. Well, we want it to be inequality, so there you go. We're going to go ahead and get that zero pair. Negative 5x, and then we're just going to solve. That looks crazy. You're going to get 30 dividing the 5 off. But wait, my x doesn't want to wear that negative sign, so that's going to go with it, which will give me negative 6 over here. Now, because of this guy being negative, he's going to flip that sign. And look at one more. Okay, I cannot guarantee how this will do because I made up numbers. So we zero pair first, so I'm going to go ahead and add 8 to both sides. When I do that, that should have an x with it. Negative 4 over 7x. These zeroed out, that's fine. 26 plus 8 is going to give me 34. Okay. Now, I need to go ahead and unhook that fraction off the x. So I'm going to erase that. That's terrible. Okay. Multiply on both sides by the reciprocal, in this case 7 over 4. 7 over 4. And I'm going to make sure I bring that negative sign with me. When I do that, this x is a happy camper, dropped out by itself, not wearing a negative sign. He's good to go. Over here, I have problems. Boy, do I have problems. Okay, so I can cross cancel, or I could just go ahead and know that I have to simplify later. So I'm going to do that. So 34 times 7 is going to give me 238 over 4. Well, let me put that over here. 2 over 4. So answer down there. Okay. But I can't forget that it was negative, which means when this sign drops down, that had to flip as well. All right, so now I am left with simplifying that. Well, they're both even, so I'm going to go ahead and divide by 2. And I'm going to get 119 over 2. Right? I simplify. All right. Which is going to give me 59 1/2. But it's negative. Don't forget that negative sign. So just know when inequalities multiply and divide, when that negative sign walks in, he spins the sign around. The signs get spun.